Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well and keeping everyone safe. And I hope that you are learning Flutter as well. So, today we are going to talk about extension methods. Now, how you can improve your productivity with extension methods. We are going to talk about that particularly. So, first of all, who am I? I am Abhishek Doshi, Google Developer Expert for Dart and Flutter. I currently work as Senior Flutter Engineer at Somnia Software. And apart from the work experience and everything, I am also the organizer of Flutter Valsad and the co-organizer of Flutter India. These two are local Flutter communities of my country. And apart from that, I am a Google mentor. Thereby, I help individuals as well as startups who want to learn Flutter, who want to migrate to Flutter. And I am also a content writer. I write articles on Medium mainly for Flutter and Firebase. So, yep, feel free to check them out. So, today's talk is about how to improve your productivity with extension methods. Dart and Flutter, particularly, is very, very wide. We don't know many things. Like, even I am a GD, still, I don't know many things. I daily come upon different things to learn. And like, extension methods was one such thing. And this is really, really great way or to improve your productivity and basically what exactly are extension methods. So you can say that mastering the art of development and having fun with it, because extension methods are not just a technical term or not just a way of programming. It's really fun to work with extension methods. So what exactly are extension methods then? Any data type that we have in Dart, like integer, map, list, string, etc., any data type that we have, we can extend their capabilities using the extension methods. That's the most simplest definition of extension methods. So let's suppose that you have two strings and you want to concatenate those two strings. So what you have to do is you can use the append method. But what if you want to do it with the plus sign? Yeah, that's also possible with Dart. So that's kind of an extension method, but it is inbuilt. Now let's suppose that you want to perform a task that is for every word that you have in a string, the first letter should be capitalized. So in that case, you have to perform it manually. There is no method directly available in Dart. So in that case, extension methods come into existence. You can extend the capability of string data type to allow the what we can say the allow the user or developers to capitalize the first letter of each word in the string. Not just this much, but let's suppose that you want to add to list or you want to add to map. That's also possible with the extension methods. Like, it's pretty simple. Let's suppose that you want to add to list using the plus sign. Currently we don't have anything in Dart, but using extension methods you can do that. So this is a simple way of explaining extension methods, and it's really, really good how to use extension methods, and it really improves the productivity, because the small, small things that we have that we usually do in our daily life, like, making the first letter capital, or let's suppose you want to change the date time. So you want to fix that the user should be using the date and time, this particular date only, but you want to change the year. Let's suppose you want the user to only select the date and time of right now or of our Google I/O. You want to let the users select the date and time of Google I/O, but the year should be the current year of the calendar. So that's also possible with extension methods. So not just the simple things, but also few of the complicated things that you want to do it that you want to do it multiple times, or the things that you are going to be doing it multiple times. You can do that with extension methods. So now let's actually see how you can do this with extension methods directly in our code. Enough of theory, right? let's do the real part. So now let's switch to VS Code quickly. Okay, let's create a simple project. Got a new project, application, extension, methods. Let the Flutter do its magic. So yeah, you can see the extension, the project has been created. Let's quickly delete everything. Create a material app just for simple part, because we are going to create an extension method for the string type itself. So you can change the string type, or you can change the value of the string so that you can capitalize the first letter. We are going to do that. So now let's create a file called extension underscore helper dot dot, and let me zoom it a bit. Perfect. Okay, so we are now going to check how we can write the extension methods. So first of all, let's write extension. Extension is the keyword. So basically you can write like string extension on string. And so what we want to do in this is that we would capitalize the first character. So it's like capital first char, and this should return basically the first character of the string. So what we want to do is like not just the first character of the string, but we want to capitalize the first word of each first character of each word in the string. So what you can do is first return the start split. First we would split the string based on the spaces, because like we will be having space between each word. So this is how you would get a list of characters from the string, and then we would map it. So e of 0 dot to uppercase. So you can see my GitHub autopilot just completed it. So yeah, never mind. And we have some issues of, okay, I don't want the autopilot then. So basically what this exactly does is it takes the current instance and then it returns the string directly. Basically you can say this would be taking the current instance of the string that we have used capital first char on. So basically let's suppose that if we are using Abhishek Doshi dot capital first char, so this would contain the value Abhishek Doshi. And let me quickly ignore this comment, or you can do like this as well. If you we don't use the word this, and we can do it directly too. Ignore unnecessary, never mind. So yeah, that's just split. basically it would return a list of string. You can see it returns a list of string, which would be the words of the string that we have, and then we are mapping that string so that we can make the first letter uppercase, then concatenate the string, entire string, to that uppercase letter, and then again, once we have that thing, we again join the string so that it returns a string. You can see this returns a string. So now how to use it exactly? So what I'm going to do is I would store this entire thing in a variable final value equal to, and here you can write value dot. So you can see currently we don't get any suggestions because we are not importing the file. Let's first import it. Extension helper dot dart. Now you can see we have got the what we can do, the suggestion. So let's quickly fix these errors. Add const. Okay, so let me quickly run this thing so that you can see it. Yeah, let's just run it on Chrome itself. So until it runs, you can see what we have done is basically we created an extension method for the string so that we can actually increase the capability of the string, what we can say, of the string data type, and then we can use it to perform it on any string that we have. So you can see this is the output, and it's like, so you can see this is the output, and it's like here we have material app bar. Now if you again see the code, what we had written is we had material app bar. Perfect. Let me just change it to small letters first. Okay, and hot restart it. So you can just still we are getting the capitalized app bar. Now if I just remove this capital first care, I just what I have done is I just removed the capital first char from the text value, save it and hot restart it. You can see the material app bar is in small letters. The entire M, A, and B are all in small letters. Now, if you want to uh, change the output again, what we can do is just use capital first char and hot restart it, and you can see the material app bar comes with capital letters. So this was the simplest example of extension methods, because you can just use the extension methods to do whatever way you want, or whatever extension you want. Let's suppose that you want to add two lists. So what you can do is add lists. First of all, we will have to create a separate extension for it. So extension, list extension on list of string. Let's just keep it for list of string right now. So list of string, and we write add list. So you can see what we are doing is we are adding the previous list to the current list. Okay, so this is how you can do as well. So what we can do is like let's create a list of string. Flutter is awesome, and we create another list. Flutter is awesome. So list 3 would be list 3 equal to list dot add list. You can see here we have add list and we pass list 2. So you can see this is also how you can do it, or you can also add to maps. So that's also possible. So this makes our extension methods really helpful, or this makes our productivity basically this increases our productivity a lot, because we just need to use the extension methods on whatever data type we want. So that's really great and really helpful. So back to our ppt. I guess that was it from my end actually. And yep, feel free to connect with me, reach out to me on Instagram, Medium, LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, etc. And everywhere the link is, the username is same, Abhishek Doshi 26. So yeah, if you have any issues with the extension methods or in general for Flutter, feel free to reach out to me on Abhishek Doshi 26, and I would try to reply as soon as possible. So, thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you learned something new and you would use this extension methods whenever, wherever, and as much as possible. And yep, thank you so much. Bye.